But let's talk about the big the big news here. Check this out. We got the story from the Daily Mail. Driving a hard bargain. Haulage firms offer $100,000 salaries and $15,000 bonuses to lure 80,000 truckers and ease supply crisis as empty shipping containers are dumped in the streets because California port is full. This is a trucker problem. Check this out. They say, near the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, transportation execs say the problem isn't a lack of drivers, it's mass congestion caused by empty containers. Steamships are refusing to take back empty containers and charging trucking companies a per diem to store them. That is what is driving some small businesses to close the logistical situation at the port as the ports worsen. Head of the California Trucking Association has called for a state of emergency to be imposed. It all ties to supply chain chaos that's left cargo ships queuing for weeks to unload goods to trucking companies, which are unable to effectively move them. So Christmas canceled? What's going on? Can't get that little Stretch Armstrong?
They're dumping way more than containers in the streets of California. Have you been to San Francisco? I'm sure
they're dumping in the streets.
There's a lot of dumping going on.
Yeah, I'm sure
there.
Heroin Harry right now, sitting in front of City Hall right now, is doing a different type of dumping.
But
I told you, Tim. You signed up for this.
I signed up for this. You're getting
are
trouble
we
here.
blaming Luke for the rest of the show?
Luke came to us and he's like, "I've got a great recommendation for this." Joey B.
Tim is immediately regretting this.
And I was like, "All right, sounds good."
Now back on this topic.
Let's get back to dumping.
Yes. I think it's also important to point out that a lot of container ships don't want to go back with empty containers because they don't get paid for shipping nothing. And there's no reason for them to go back and forth when they have nothing to ship back. One of the reasons they have nothing to ship back is because of the slowdown and destruction of manufacturing in this country, but also the fact that there was a lockdown. Those lockdowns that happened months ago, almost a year ago, the ramifications of it are being felt right now. Now, what happens now, it's not just going to play out for Christmas. It's going to play out beyond that because we're talking about consumer goods, not just for, Chinese-made, slave-made good toys for your child. We're talking about tools. We're talking about essential items that other businesses need to create different kind of products, to put products together. So all of that is going to be in disrepair to the point where even Florida has just announced that they're going to be opening up their ports, and a lot of ships are considering literally going through the Panama Canal into Florida. As Florida has announced, hey, this is a crisis. We could help fix it. Let's bring all the goods here. We could ship them around the country. But the crisis here, there's many layers to it because it's not just a labor shortage. It's not just a trucker shortage. It's also emission laws that the governor of California has put that has limited the specific trucks that could move in, the specific ships that could move in as well. It's also the vax mandates that specifically make sure that a lot of people can't work when they want to work. And it's also people saying, hey, the dollar's not worth crap. The government is hyperinflating it. It's printing it out of thin air. It's not worth nothing. Why should I work when I can't even afford to live when gas is skyrocketing up in California?
You know what people don't realize is that when these shipping containers can't make it in, these companies have started contracting private vessels to try and, private ports and stuff like that. And so now we're hearing that what would normally cost like $2,000 in shipping is going to cost 10 times that, 20, 25. That means your products are going to go up, not just because of demand, but because of the supply chain breaking is increasing the cost of shipping tenfold. That's going to come down in this product. Now, check this out. In this Daily Mail article, they actually show this doll. This is the craziest thing about it. Look at this. Let me see if I can scroll down. This is an American Girl's sold-out blonde winter princess doll. Retailed for $250, is now going for up to $1,000 on platforms such as Mercari and eBay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they're even talking about bringing in the National Guard to help them get rid of these cargo ships. But again, they're going to offload the cargo ships. Where are they going to put all the empty containers?
They just dump them in the
Exactly.
street.
And the global supply chain, again, it runs on its own kind of volition. It's not centrally controlled. It's not organized. It runs when there's a need for it. Now, if there's nothing going back, there's no point for people even shipping things in. So there's a lot of chaos, a lot of disarray, and everything that happened has the direct fingerprint of the government intervening intervening, saying that they're going to help everyone when they're causing these problems
It's
and only
on
exacerbating them that
purpose.
much worse. Yeah,
You
100%.
will, you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Exactly. This is a part, in my opinion,
This-
of the Great Reset and screwing people over.